Okay, now we're going to take a situation and write a rational function and then use that rational function to answer some questions. Okay, so number one says create an equation to represent the average cost in dollars per t-shirt if X t-shirts are printed by a business. So the School Art Club local business charges $35 to set up their t-shirt printing machine and $4.25 per t-shirt. So let's just think about that alone. So this is a linear situation, right? So it's $35 initially, right, to set up the machine, plus it's going to cost you $4.25 every shirt you buy. Okay, so this is the linear representation of how much it's going to cost, or how much the business is going to charge you total if you order X shirts. But now we want to create an equation, a function that represents the cost as a function. Wow, that went a little crazy. There we go. We want to set up a function. We want to find the cost as a function of the number of t-shirts you buy, but we want it per t-shirt. This is the important part. We want it per t-shirt. So I know that it's 35 plus 425 X. That's what the business is going to charge us. But if we want to break it down in a cost per t-shirt, we need to divide that by how many shirts we buy. So there's a really good equation we can use to find this. The key here, the cost per t-shirt, we have to divide by the total number of t-shirts we're going to buy, and we don't know what that is. That's X. So for number two of this, it's asking us, what's the average cost per shirt to print 25 shirts or 100 shirts? So all we need to do is we need to take this function and evaluate it when X is 25. So 35 plus 425 times the X divided by, the X is 25, so 425 times the 25, divided by the 25 total shirts. C of 25 is going to be 35. Now, 425 times 25 is 106.25. Then I need to divide by the number of shirts. So C of 25, 35 plus 106.25 is 141.25. Divided by the 25 shirts, that gives us a cost per t-shirt of $5.65. Now, if we want to know for 100 t-shirts, I'm going to do the exact same thing. The only difference is I'm going to substitute 100 in. So C of 100 is equal to 35 plus the $4.25 for every t-shirt, and we have 100 of them, divided by the number of t-shirts, 100. So C of 100 is equal to 35. $4.25 times 100 is 425, plus 425, all divided by 100. 35 plus 425 is comes out to be 460. $460 divided by 100 is equal to $4.60 per t-shirt. Notice, the more t-shirts I buy, the less the cost per t-shirt, and that makes sense. Now the question is, what is the cheapest the average cost per t-shirt will get? And explain or show your reasoning. Well, let's look at our original function. C of x equals 35 plus 425x, all divided by x. And remember, if we look at our end behavior, if we simplify this out, we look at the leading terms. Well, my leading terms here are the 425x and the x. So when I simplify that out, 425x divided by x, the common factors of x cancel. And this is equal to $4.25. So what's the cheapest the average cost will get? Well, this is my horizontal asymptote. So I know that t-shirts are never going to get less than $4.25 a piece. Now, number 4 says how many t-shirts should be printed to have an average cost of $5 or less per t-shirt. So I take my same function, C of x is equal to the 35 plus 425x divided by 100, but we want to know the average cost is $5. So set it equal to $5. We can get rid of the function. Now we have an equation we can solve. How do we solve rational equations? We multiply every term by the least common denominator. In this case, we're going to multiply both sides of this equation by 100. And we get 35 plus 425x is equal to 500. Oh yeah, that's, whoa. I don't know why I did 100. This should be an x. Not sure why I did 100 there. There we go, that makes sense. So I'm going to multiply both sides by x, canceling these x's, and I get 35 plus 425x is equal to 5x. Now I just need to solve this linear equation. I'm going to subtract 425 from both sides. Subtract the 425x from both sides. And I get 35 is equal to 0.75x. Divide both sides by 0.75. And I get x is equal to 46.67. But I can't make 0.67 of a t-shirt. Therefore, 47 t-shirts. If I do 46, it's not going to quite be below 5 per shirt. So I need to do 47 t-shirts. Okay, so that's how we can use rational functions to help us solve problems.